Hello everyone. So welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about Internet of Things or IoT in my this Azure Beginners to Professional series. And if you have not watched the entire series, you can take a look from the description box. The link is there in the description box just below this video link. So you can take it from the series. The entire series you can watch it. It cover all the stuff related to Microsoft Azure. So let's continue on this and what exactly the Internet of Things, or if we talk about Azure specific to Azure Internet of Things or IoT. So basically Azure IoT is a collection of Microsoft managed cloud services that basically connects, monitor and controls the assets related to IoT. If we talk about the IoT terms, so the Internet of Things is just nothing else, is just a network of internet connected devices that communicate on the based on embedded sensors. So a small device that have an functionality to send data and that have a sensor to monitor temperature, for example, to collect the some things, some data from your vehicle. It will collect some data from any data center like temperature monitoring, cooling, resources, lot of things. Or suppose if you have seen the devices that turn on or turn off bulbs like tube lights, etc., in various data centers. So these kind of things based on the sensors. So these sensors, when these sensors communicating data to internet and it's connected might be through an Microsoft Azure or a similar kind of solution. So those type of devices known as or data centers known like collection of these devices as well as your database structure and the things that exist in Azure is collectively known as Internet of Things. So if we talk about in the simple terms, it could be an IoT solution that is made up one or more IoT devices that communicate with one or more backend service hosted. That the service which is both hosted in the cloud and that will process the things. How it will go, we will see that in the upcoming slides. And once we move on the upcoming slides, and I will also show you how we can create the IoT device sensors and everything. So that will take a couple of videos in the same series. I will add those links in the description box also. Okay, so what exactly the IoT devices are there? The IoT device is basically a made of circuit board or a small chip you can see that is associated with the sensor. It could be associated through your cellular phone, through your Bluetooth, or could be connecting to Wi-Fi. So it can transmit the data over cloud. Suppose you have a vehicle, you can use an ODB device. The ODB device is a small block or device that you can connect it to your vehicle. Is just below your steering wheel. It's a small port is there. So you can connect it over there. And once you connect it over there, it what it will do, it will collect the data about your uh, vehicles and it send it to the internet for the processing, or sometime in the your workshops they are collecting those data for investigation purpose of your vehicles. It will collect all the sensors data from your vehicle. So can be, or you can see a couple of examples are listed like a pressure sensor on your remote oil pump, or a temperature that, or a humidity sensors. So a lot of devices are available in your air conditioner unit or your ACs. You can see the temperature is displayed over there. So the displayed temperature is nothing else, is just as a sensor base, like it's collecting data from the sensor only. So these kind of devices can be considered in the category of IoT devices and that used to send data over internet as a backend on the processing. So for that we can use the Azure IoT. How it works, let me just quickly show you. Okay, so if we talk about the IoT architecture, so how basically it's working. Your initial device, that is your IoT device, that basically provision data or a device collect the data. In the Azure, we have to create an IoT hub. So once we create an IoT hub, it's basically collecting data from sources or from IoT devices. So these are the originators, or from here the data, or it's a physical device that basically IoT device. It's a physical device that is that initiating your data or the collecting your data. And once it's collected, then it send it to IoT hub. Once data sent back to IoT hub, then further stream processing has been started. The collection data is stored in your storage. It can be like you can place some integrations. You can event based monitoring. You can generate the alerts. You can send those data to uh, the for processing like any specific action plan, whatever you have decided, or might be you notified the people to take some action on that. Like suppose in data center temperature goes high, so some reporting would be there, and accordingly the action will process. So this is the something that is based on insight. And later on you can process the actions. That is could be you can use and graphical representations also, like if you introduce the Power BI and integrate the Power BI with the this IoT system, so that will uh, process and display the structure of your data in the visual or a graphical structure format. You can see it's how it's processing. It's going to reporting tool, then it's stream processing. Data will be stored, and it's also coming from IoT. It will also store in the storage hub. So this is the flow is there, but that doesn't mean it's not coming from here to there. And then the business integration or any action plan, whatever you see. So these are the three tiers structure is there. The ones first one is things, insights, and action. On the basis of that, its entire processing will be happen once you design. Okay. So this is the data flow processing. First, it's coming the IoT solution. It's basically collecting data flow from things, and it's processed in storage, routing, and analysis that is considered in the based on data gathered in insight. And then on the base of this, the proposed action or defined actions has been performed in the IoT. So is an IoT solution that is all about which we discussed. So storage include the different location, different needs. Routings, if we talk about, it makes a decision what data should go to which target, and then analysis will be performed on these storage or collected data. And if we talk about the actions, so could be a display, a report, could be in the form of specific actions, task, and things what you are going to perform on that after analysis of the data. So let's continue in the on this, and I will break stopping it here, and I will be continued in the next video uh, for more related to the same. I will show you how we can configure the IoTs in the upcoming video, and as well the couple of more uh, things related to IoT. So let's connect in the next video, and I have also added the next video description in the description box, as well as link is there, so you can take it from there. And you can also watch the entire Azure Beginners to Professional series from the description box. So let's connect in the next video. Till that time, thank you.